So I've been trying to use a bunch of teams for a while, but nothing really worked out. Nothing really felt like it would work for a video. So I decided to just put together a team real quick. You probably would have seen this structure a lot. These six are pretty common. There are a ton of teams with just a couple of set changes there around. So yeah, the opponent's got a offense with Hatterene and Dragonite. Since it's Hatterene, it could be a scale shot Dragonite or something without boots potentially. Lando, that could be offensive Lando too, actually, with Stone Edge and stuff. I like Ogerpon regardless, I think. Okay, Darkrai. Might be Wisp. Let's just go Slowking to see if it actually is Wisp. I didn't want to lead anything else against Lando, so I guess this is fine. I do have an AV Slowking, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem, I think. Dark Pulse, 50%. That's either Expert Belt or Choice Specs. Choice Specs would do too much, so it's Expert Belt, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing that's Expert Belt there. So let's just double into Zama. I just wanted to check what kind of Darkrai this is, because I wouldn't want to... Oh, Expert Belt knockoff? Or maybe Modest, I'm not sure. I didn't want to just go into a Zama and get burned. Basically, that wouldn't have worked, so... now we'll go Zapdos, they wouldn't stay in. This works. Let's just Hurricane for chip damage. I didn't know whether they would go Hatterene or Lando, so I decided I'd go Zapdos. Because if I go Ogerpon and they go Hatterene, I'll just have to switch out because I don't want to get paralyzed. Darkrai is kind of annoying for this team, but I think endgame Kingambit could do a lot, especially now that they have revealed they don't have Wisp. Kingambit can do a lot with Terra Ghost in the end. So that would be our goal. That's why we're trying to lower this Lando with Hurricanes. Nice. And they don't seem to have Hurricane switches. It's gonna be Hatterene. I'll click it again. It's AV. It is AV. The Mystical Fire makes sense. Let's just U-turn out here. Go into Slowking. Nuzzle, that is okay. Let's just Sludge Bomb the Darkrai. Try to get some damage. Ooh, that's big damage. And we're just gonna double into Zama. Zama isn't going past the Gholdengo, Hatterene, and Lando, so that's why we'll use it here. This way, let's just Body Press for chip on Lando. Nice. And we'll just go Zapdos because they most likely would have like they would either Earth Power or just go for the U-turn. There's not really any way where I would get Tusk in. Okay, can we get a para? No. Oh, nice. I thought that wouldn't work. Didn't work because of some... There was like a little delay for some reason. Let's just go Zama. It might be Dark Pulse again. Or knockoff, that works. And we're just gonna Iron Defense here so that Lando comes in, and now I can KO this. If they go Hatterene, that takes chip too, which is good. I most likely get the KO. 36.9. There's a 6.3% chance for them to survive at 0.1%, which would be quite funny. Considering the team, Gholdengo might just be, since they are not hazard stacking, I don't think it needs to be Balloon. I think Gholdengo might just be like a Scarf, I think. Speed control scene. I mean, they have Darkrai and Zamazenta. I mean, I'm not running any speed control outside of the Zama, so maybe it could be anything, but team structure tells that it might be Scarf. Decides to go Gholdengo. Let's see if this actually is Scarf. No, they decided to make a play which definitely worked out. That is a good play, but they decided to sack Lando anyway, so that's also something, I guess. I'm gonna go Slowking because I can take a Dark Pulse from Darkrai exactly and Sludge Bomb it. It knocked. Can we get this off? Nice. Darkrai being gone is awesome. That was definitely Expert Belt. Knockoff did 76%. That is like insanely Expert Belt. Yep, look at this. Look at this. And they weren't timid either. They were, I think, naive or something. Sludge Bomb did how much? Last time Sludge Bomb did 66. Yeah, it can't do 66 if they're timid. Yep, they were naive for sure. They may also have had Sucker Punch on that set, to be honest. If you're running naive with oh wait, not even expert well, they're black classes. Yeah. Black glasses knockout Apple Sucker Punch. That's an interesting set. But if they go Zama, I'll go Zapdos because I don't see any other use for Zapdos. Slowking can still be, can heal and come in on Hatterene. They have 30 seconds left, 20 now. Let's see if they move. 15. Come on, bro. You're gonna get timed out. Okay, finally they decided to move. I don't think I want to take damage on anything else if this is the Pokemon that came out, so Thunderbolt. That's quite interesting. Thunderbolt is very interesting. Are you telling me you're not Scarf? Are you trying to bait me in? I feel like you might be. Did they reveal that they were Scarf? No, they switched out. If they were Scarf, they were attacked. So it might be Shaka. They might be trying to bait me in. I want to keep Tusk. I don't think Ogerpon's that useful. So I'll just go for Cudgel. I think it's much better because if they go Dragonite, I can just play rough, right? If they go Zamazenta, that's okay. Chip is chip. And I can go Zapdos on the Zama. Plus I reveal the Zama set by the damage. Well, they lost due to inactivity. Yeah, I mean, they were running out of time. Veil team, okay. Veil is certainly interesting. I don't have knockoff users in this team because I felt like knockoff, if I'm not running hazard stack, I don't really need knockoff, and there were a ton of Hydrapples on the ladder, so I felt like maybe player would just work. I guess I'll be leading Slowking. Just try to spread poison. They get Veil up, I try to spread poison basically. No steel types, so that's really good. Didn't get it, let's just go for it again. Tusk comes in, I have a Zapdos. Anything else risks a poison and Iron Moth isn't exactly an answer. Okay, let's just go Zapdos. Stealth Rock makes sense. I'm just gonna U-turn out on the Moth. Awesome. Ooh, special attack boosting. Ooh. I'll go Slowking and we'll just hit it with a Psyshock. I don't think that kills even if they get a boost. I'm pretty sure that shouldn't. Let's go max special attack here. Unless they're modest, I don't think that kills. Yeah. So we'll just Psyshock. Wait, I just realized, what was that substitute? Yeah, I don't know. Veil ended. They're not running a Light Clay. They're running... No, they're not even running Icy Rock. What is Ninetales as item then? Did they just forget the item? Because it doesn't make sense to run anything else really. We're gonna be going... I think I do want to save this. Or do I? I think I do for the Hatterene, right? Yeah, let's just go Zama. Zama seems free anyway. Like if I can regenerate it, then I can regenerate it. Yeah, exactly, they're DD. Let's just body press. The Hatterene came out. Now we're gonna go back to Slowking. Training case, that doesn't help you. Let's just try to fish for a Sludge Bomb poison, or they can stay in and go down. I'm surprised they were like, maybe they were Trick Room or something. Let's just Ice Beam. Yeah, that's great. I don't need Zapdos for anything else. I think I can handle Tusk, so we'll just go into you. Oh, it's this set. I see. Well, I'll Hurricane. You do hit the move for sure. Zama. Crunch should get the job done. I don't think they KO me even with 5 hits. Yeah. And usually this Dragonite doesn't really have anything, so I can crunch here. Dodge the Scale Shot. It wouldn't have KO'd, but it is unfortunate that I dodged it. They can Encore me. Should I just roll this thing and then Iron Defense? Kinda wanna do that. Oh, wait, what? That's crazy. I thought they wouldn't attack, but they did. Well, anyway, I think I can do it again because they lower their defense and I just body press now. Yeah, should be game. Oh, they were helmet. Ooh, that is not great. Yeah, that's not great. I do have Terra, right? I keep Kingambit, but they also have Terra. If I keep Kingambit, I think I go Ogerpon because it can KO the Ninetales. Yeah. Yep, we just KO the Ninetales. Unless it's Scarf, which no. It is Scarf, my god. What is this? What the hell is this? I have Steel Terra on the Tusk, so I'll use that. Attack drop is really good. Kinda like that. Terra Fire. Cudgel. They do knock me out with Icicle Spear. Scarf Ninetales is crazy, honestly. They have Terra Blast. So I go Tusk. If I Terra Steel and they... Oh wait, Terra Blast doesn't KO me. Okay, then I win. I should Terra Steel, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm good, so I'm taking no damage, yeah. Wow, Tusk, like this is a guaranteed survival if you're at max, that's crazy. So we're facing a Webs team with a Morpeko, wow, that is interesting. Morpeko bros, I think we just lead Ogerpon, SD straight up. Most of the time they endure, nope they didn't. Oh, they've got lunge. Well, I can Horn Leech, so it's fine. Losing health wasn't that big of a deal. If they go Raging Bolt, I am smacking that thing with the Flare Off. It is Raging Bolt. Let's just get rid of this. Oh, didn't get the roll. The Deeples got rid of my thingy. I wonder if this thing would have Terra Ghost. Regardless, I think I just Ice Spinner. Best play because of Balloon, Goldengo, and just getting rid of this Raging Bolt. Right? If Valiant comes out, I'm Terra Stealing to spin. Or am I? Because I can then go Slowking, right? I have Zama for the Kingambit, so I'm not worried. Yeah, I'm Terra Stealing Rapid Spin. I can become faster too because they're modest. Lovely. Yep, Headlong Rush, baby. Oh, right. I did forget about that. But you know. Well, so if I go Zama, they're just gonna go for a Terra. AV Slowking should never die, so I can just go for Psyshock, even if it's Terra Ghost. AV Slowking, as you can see, even with modest nature, guaranteed survival right there. So if they want a Terra, they can. I clicked fast. I should have realized. Okay, I'll take it. Terra gone. That means Kingambit cannot Terra Ghost. Wait, what? Oh, right. Oh, I was calcing fighting type. I didn't calc the Psyshock damage with the thingy though. Zapdos survives? Barely. It barely survives, but it... Now, I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance in my favor. Wait, Terra's already out. I can just go Zama. What am I even talking about? Yeah, I don't need to go Zapdos. Don't need to go Zapdos. I'll just go you. They can Vacuum Wave, do 40%. I gained 6% from the leftovers. Not sure why this was the answer. Let's just Body Press, get rid of this thing. It doesn't get static or anything like that. This could be T-Wave. I'm gonna keep Zama healthy. Zapdos is useless right now, so let's just use this in case it's T-Wave or Make It Rain. One of the two. Just gonna discharge, break the balloon. Well, balloon doesn't really matter, but like just try to fish for a para or something. I think we just attack. The Iron-Headed, nice. I can discharge. Succubus doesn't KO me because they're not black glasses. Lovely. Kingambit gone. Valiant comes in, we'll just discharge again. We don't need this anymore. Zama, and I can just crunch spam. If they go Goldingo, that gets 2-shot. If they stay in, well, like this dies and Kingambit cleans the Tango. Oh, they didn't even vacuum wave, which is funny. Let's just crunch. It is offensive. Nasty plot. Didn't get the roll. Do they knock me out? Yes, they do. A sucker, and voila. Another whale team. Just gonna lead with Slowking again. Try to fish for a poison before switching out for expecting a crown. Actually, I can just flamethrower too on the crown. That did nothing. How come that did nothing? What the hell? 12%? That can't be. I mean, it's not booster energy, I can tell, but there's no way. They're running. It's not even AV. They're like max HP or something with this pedef. Look at this. Look at this. Flamethrower inside Aurora Veil, AV max HP. It cannot do 12. It cannot do 12. They are max HP, max pedef. Am I calculating this right? With AV. What is that? What is that? Yeah, they are. They are. They literally are. Zamazenta actually just wins the game straight up, so it's leftovers. Might be Wisp. Zamazenta does win the game straight up. Like, they don't have answers to body press, especially for Terra. Let's see what they do. Nasty plot it is. Oh, I got a poison. That's really good. Let's save this because of Blaziken and stuff too. Kingambit, I think, for now. On the Dark Pulse. Yeah. Poison is good. If they have focus, they click focus. So let's just go Slowking. Oh, they Dark Pulsed again. Interesting. I didn't think Dark Pulse would come out, but okay. Let's just sucker, chip. Yeah. This is a problem because if I go Zama and then they Terra Ghost or Terra Poison, well, Crunch doesn't KO. Technically, I want an Iron Defense so badly, but is that even gonna win me? 9 tails plus 2. I think for now we just attack. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think taking Sludge Bomb was worth it, especially if they get a poison. Why are they letting me Iron Defense for free? I have no idea. But they are letting me Iron Defense for free. They don't have Roar. They knocked me off. I'll just attack rather. Is it worth getting +1 more? Actually it is, because I knocked 9 tails out. Headlong, that's not gonna do much. So now Tusk is a guaranteed KO. Maybe it's Terra Ghost. I'll just Terra Fire. Just for safekeeping, it is Terra Ghost. Wow. Is Psychic Noised. Okay, Crunch. Drop? No drop, okay. Well, Zamazenta sweep was cut short, unfortunately. They Volt Switched, 9 tails came out. I can go Ogerpon, it gets the KO. So this thing's dead. What? Oh, weather wasn't up? Ah, dang it. That was a Caldex. Caldex sabotaged me, man. Come on, Caldex, how can you do that? Well, I should have expected Terra Ghost, that was me. Like, Terraing wasn't the play. It was obvious they would Terra Psychic Noise. It's just that like, if I'm Terra Steel, then, well, Psychic Noise, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess Fire and Steel is obvious, so Psychic Noise makes sense. Yeah. Well, that was an unfortunate loss. I shouldn't have Terra. If I had saved the Terra, then I could have Terra watered the Ogerpon. Yeah. Or just expect the Ghost, right? Expect Terra Ghost. Kind of a weird set, but I should have just expected it. Can I still win? Probably not because of the Kyurem. Unless I burn this thing right here, right now. Come on. Flamethrower burn, 10% chance. Nope. Yeah, that's KO'd. Yeah, I can't win this. I'll try. Maybe they're adamant. Maybe they don't get enough. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. That was an unfortunate loss. I don't think I could have won after Zamazenta died. I don't think I could have even won from that range because Kyurem, like nothing was taking Kyurem, and I had lost Kingambit, lost Zama, and I also lost my Terra. So I don't think that Terra didn't make sense from me. Or if I was gonna Terra, then I should have crunched because after expecting Ghost. So that's that. Let's just Ogerpon. Glimora. Well, let's just Cudgel. Choice Scarf, Sludge Wave, my god. Okay, bro. Alright, I'll see you. Yeah, Choice Scarf, Sludge Wave. I should have expected that. But running that in webs? Really? You're running that in webs? PSD again. Ooh, that's a nice dodge. Sucker Punch. Bop. Okay, hold up, no static, hold up. This game might just be over right here and now because I have Terra Ghost. And I got Balloon. This game might just be over right here and right now. Oh, do they have Encore? Nope, just Fire Punch. Well, Kingambit did break a ton of stuff, so that's something. It's still breaking. Okay, I'm not gonna read. They seem like they don't have a ton of options. Zamazenta comes in, I'm still Terra Ghosting. Glimora, we can just sucker. Treads, we can just sucker. I don't think this lands. Unless they have Stealth Rock. Oh, okay. Well, their Terra's gone. Earth Power, let's just absorb this. Go for Flamethrower in case they want to go Treads. In case they want to save this and go Treads. Well, I can also just go Zapdos. Why take damage on Slowking? For no reason. That's true. They did go Treads. Wow, I should have... I changed the better play. That's funny. I have not Terra'd yet, so Terra Fire Zama. Maybe Arak does exist though. Arak still exists. I'm not gonna Terra just yet. I gotta save the Terra for later. Okay. Flamethrower. What was that? Okay, they are powered this time. Their booster energy on Tread they just lost the booster energy. That's what they gained from that. Rack. Psyshock for damage. They are Surf. Good thing I clipped Psyshock. Nice. Psyshock Sludge Bomb because this prevents them from being in Custap range. Yep. And now we Sludge Bomb again. Endeavor, that's fine. I mean, Regenerator Pokemon. Pretty sure they would have done more with Surf. How much? Yeah, it did 24.7 here. Definitely did more with Surf. So Zapdos, there's the only reason we have it is this Pokemon that is doing nothing. Let's just Hurricane. Ah, that's sad. That is sad. Let's go Tusk. Let's Rapid Spin. Nice. Headlong. Zamazenta. Body press, GG. Yeah, I'm just gonna start the next game because this game is done. Okay, we got it. This game, oh wow, Fred survived. That's interesting. And it clicked Endeavor. Whoa. How the hell did Fred survive that? There must be max HP, max defense. Anyway, let's focus on this game. We got a Lando lead. I like Ogerpon. Not against that, but I do have a Slowking. That seems specs. That doesn't look like specs damage. Yeah, that's not specs damage. So we're just going for Psyshock. Yeah, figured Comet. That's doing nothing. What? 33. I guess that's just minimum roll plus their leftovers. I guess I should try to fish for poison. Didn't get it. Oh boy. Oh brother. Do I go Kingambit? Take the pulse. Sucker. Go back. Kingambit does win the game, but I lose this here. What's the point? I lose this here, I go Treads, they have an opportunity to get the... They have an opportunity to get... Kingambit does win the game though. Kingambit does win the game. Oh boy. That's tough. That's tough. I think Zapdos might be useless because they have Garb. I want to save Slowking, but the thing is, I sack a Pokemon right now. What am I even saving Slowking for? What am I saving Slowking for? That's also true. But it's also true that Zapdos is not touching Garg. It gets walled. At least Slowking does. Slowking also gets walled by Garg. Let's be real. Yeah, I think we just lose this. Yeah, I think it's worth it. But now though, great Tusk. Terra Steel just in case? No. This is so tough. This is so tough. If they Terra Bug, maybe Fairy. What about Fairy? Okay. High chances I'll kill the Fairy Terra. Okay. Raging Bolt is actually a pretty big problem. Like if I want to beat Raging Bolt, I need Toxic. Standard Toxic Slowking. But AV Slowking seems really good. So let's see. Yeah, this is a tough match. Oh, Terra Flying, bro. No. Ah, that is sad. That is sad. That is sad. That is so sad. They're out of range too, bro. Ah, man. Yeah, Raging Bolt is sweeping my team. My only option is to get a discharge para and then they stay paralyzed. Oh, I'm faster. Makes sense, they're bulky. Discharge again. No reading, dude. They're just not reading either. Didn't read, bro. Come on. Yeah, this Raging Bolt is is just 1v6ing my entire team. Could I guess I led with Ogerpon, right? Did I lead with Ogerpon? I think I should have just play roughed it. Yeah, I didn't realize how big of a threat Raging Bolt would be, especially if it's this leftovers abomination, which is incredibly bulky too. I didn't realize how big of a threat it would be. Yeah, next time I see a Raging Bolt, okay, that works out. Next time I see a Raging Bolt, I would immediately just SSD, the U-turn anyway. Immediately just play rough it with Ogerpon. Yeah, I would just play rough it. Can I win this? Highly unlikely. If they unnecessarily give me setup on Zama, and then Goldengo isn't Scarf, Goldengo isn't T-Wave, it's just standard offensive balloon, nasty blood shit, and I get the crunch roll, maybe. But then they also have Latios, which could be Scarfs. So yeah, I have definitely lost the game. Most definitely lost the game. I'll still try, but yeah. That's a lesson. That's a lesson that you cannot ignore Raging Bolt with the team you're using. I'm not gonna lose too much because they're higher than me. Maybe timing out is a win con. Maybe the timeout. I don't know what's taking them so long. Here. I'm kind of in a good position, aren't I? I mean, they're gonna have to go Lando again. If anything, they'll have to go Lando again. So I think I'm adjust SD again. I think I have to go for the risky plays. I will adjust SD again. Raging Bolt. Okay. Let's just Sucker. Oh, the Thunder. They're faster too. No. Sucker. Where are my leftovers at? Sucker. Okay, they won. GG, it's over. It's over. Yeah, I'm never letting Raging Bolt get that many setups, man. Yeah, Raging Bolt is gonna get nuked by me next time, I swear. Should be extender. Let's just cudgel. Scarf. Okay. Let's go for Iron Head on the Zama. Cinderace. Why? Why did you go Cinderace? Does it make sense? No. Because I'm clicking Kowtow. Headlong Rush, that Train, eject button activates. Oopa. Psychic Seed, wow. Let's get Stealth Rock. I'm surprised they let me. Yeah, it's funny that they let me. Slowking, or not Slowking, Zapdos, U-turn. Nice. Kingambit. Trick Room. Sucker. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah. Hatterene, Slowking is there. We don't need to worry about it. Thanks for making me even slower. Now Hatterene will not be able to get Healing Wish. I will also KO this. Or not. I guess they get code change. Alright. Big value by the Slowking here. Zamazenta, I've got a Zapdos for a reason. Hurricane, good old. Roost. Roost again. Okay, I worked out. Cool. Now we Hurricane. I like how they're dodging static so much. 3 hits and no static. Whoa. Okay, I hit. Nice. Indeedee doesn't get Focus Blast, does it? They forfeited. Yeah, I guess they realized. Cool. I got my points back. Nice. Dondozo outside of Star. Okay. Do I like it? No. I don't like that. But we'll see. We'll see. I do have a Zapdos, so Dondozo isn't gonna be like super big of a problem, because unless it's Terra Ground, like Earthquake, like Curse or some BS, you know, like an offensive Dozo, maybe AV Dondozo, you never know. Let's just Ice Beam this. That does not KO me. That doesn't seem bad at the Life Orb. Do I get the roll? Freeze? Nothing? No? Wow. Okay. Kingambit doesn't seem it would go through Dondozo, so let's just go to Gambit. Figured. I kind of figured, but I didn't wanna risk it. Simply didn't wanna risk it. Let's just attack. Yeah. Chip on something, at least. Gonna be Zama, that's something. It's leftovers, good. So Stone Edge is not gonna be a threat. And I've got U-turn for the treads, so U-turn into Cudgel looks pretty promising. U-turn into SD looks pretty promising too, because I can just tear a water and bap. Or they immediately risk the Para. Nice, got it. Booster attack. Ogerpon, SD, Fetcher should be the answer. Or it can be Zama. Cudgel. Interesting that they stayed in. We'll just go Zapdos, keep it healthy. Up the Para, let's just roost. U-turn once again, they get Stealth Rock up, it's fine. Zamazenta is gone, which is cool. This is Adamant, by the way. Utility, Adamant, Ice Spinner, risk a Para on this thing too. Did not get it, unfortunately. Ogerpon, we're just gonna go for On Leech. For some chip for not chip, some health back from the Zama. Nice. And let's go Kingambit because it's U-turn or Wisp, right? They don't have Wisp. So yeah, Dragapult has Wisp, so this probably doesn't have Wisp. Makes sense. Just gonna kowtow. I could have just gone Tusk. Like Tusk is a real switch here because I'd expect Stealth Rock and I would just go Tusk to get something. They decided to click Supercell Slam, which does not make sense whatsoever. Let me tell you that. Let's just Cudgel. I think they know, like, yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, they figured I'm like SDing and stuff, so they decided to stay in, which is cool. I like how they never used Pecherant. They decided to lose Zama, lose Tusk, but didn't use Pecherant on the Ogerpon. Maybe it's not physically defensive, but still. It seems like the best option you got. Let's just go Tusk. I don't think Tusk is that useful. They Pyro. Just gonna Headlong for now. Because if Dondozo comes out, I can just get Stealth Rock up after. Balloon Pecha, okay. Stealth Rock. Okay, yeah, this is what I was afraid of. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Let's try to spin the Shadow Ball. Ogerpon, Terra Water, does that save me? Yes. So we Terra Water, we Cudgel. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Lovely. Dragapult can't come back in. They go Cindy. I'm just gonna attack in case they want to code change, like be sneaky or something, because I can just go Zama after. Okay. Cool. Yeah. We'll just go Zama, click Body Press, because Dozo is a problem anyway. Why'd they sack Cindy? Well, Dragapult isn't coming back. Now it's just a matter of Dondozo. We go Slowking and try to get Poison, I think. Not sure what kind of Dozo this is, so it's best if I just attack with my this thing. If it's Rest, I'll try to force the Rest. Still want to keep Slowking healthy. Body Press. They Cursing, yeah. It's fine though, curses are not that big of a problem. Give me a defense drop. Can I get a crit or something? No. Zapdos. I can Ice Beam after. Discharge? Terra Dark. Okay. Rest. Alright, now all I gotta do is just get Hurricane Confusion or something. Nice. Got it. Let's just keep attacking with Discharge. They're slower than Slowking, I believe. Yeah. So we just keep damaging this, right? If they hit themselves with Confusion, I am good. Rest it again. Okay. Let's heal then. Oh, they got oh, they have Sleep Talk. Yikes. Discharge. Critical hit. Cool. They're cursing even more. Oh boy, I need Discharge Para and I need it to stay paralyzed. Yeah, this is the turn. Come on. Discharge. Paralyze. Bro, when are you gonna paralyze, bro? I'm gonna need a Hurricane Confusion real quick. They rested again. They're wasting their rests for some reason. Nice, got a Confusion. Lovely. Let's keep going. Oh. Hurricane, hit. Come on, hit yourself, please. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Let's go. How much is this charge doing? Please do more than... Okay. Okay, yeah. GG, let's go. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it can beat it. I did hit all my Hurricanes. That's kind of lucky, but at the same time, yeah. You cannot just unnecessarily crit me, okay? You cannot do that. You're not allowed to do that. That is very bad. That is very bad. No, we don't want Sludge Bomb. Let's just go Slow King. Taken Chili. Weird Chili. Dragapult, I'm just gonna Ice Beam. Not sure what this Dragapult wants to do, but I don't think anything would kill me. That's banded. That is banded. Yep. Okay, Psyshock. Black Sludge. Chip. Chip. Kingambit. Draco Meteor. Holy crap. Holy Crappington. Let's just double into Zapdo. King Luke. Ogerpon. Yeah. Swords Dance. Nice. Terra Water Cudgel. Don't care. Getting rid of this thing. Oh. Well, I can play rough. Wonder if that would be enough though. Should I SD again? I think I should. Okay, nice. Their Terra's gone and I got the KO. Just gone Cudgel. It kills. Nice. Yeah, this is banded. Let's just sack it. No point in saving this. Dragon Darts, okay. Tusk. Ice Spinner. Yeah. Kingambit. I have no idea what I'm doing. I legit have no idea what I'm doing. Ironhead. Okay, cool. Ironhead again. Let's go for flinches. Didn't get it. Tusk. Stealth Rock. Important. Very important. Ogerpon Wellspring. Let's just go Zappy. Let's just Hurricane. Slow King. Nice, we hit. Discharge. Alright. U-turn. Tusk. Headlong. Got the KO. Didn't get the KO. Ouch. Well, I can certainly go Zama. Yeah. And just go for body press. Slowking being this low, they'll have to sack a bunch of mons to get it to regenerate. King one Pokemon down. Crunch. Drag 2 Pokemon down. The funny part is I can still save this. Tricks, nice. Take my AV, you cannot chilly out now. Let's just Sludge Bomb. Future Sight. I'm keep clicking Sludge Bomb because I don't want Ogerpon to come out. Ooh, look at the damage. Big damage. Sludge Bomb gets the KO. They Draco, they're probably like Specs or something, so I'm fine. Yeah, that did that, and I can just go into you. They can line up a Feature Sight, but I'll just... what if they have Encore? What if they have Encore? Do I roar first? No, let's just Iron Defense. If they have Encore, we keep Iron Defensing, I think. Yeah. Body Press. Slowking. It only has Future Sight, just Crunch. Didn't get the KO. They have Psychic Noise, okay. Crunch again. Body Press. And Crunch. GG. Alright, so... 1699, I think that's 1700. I'll call it a day because I don't want the video to be too long. It's already 1 hour and 3 minutes. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of a standard team. It definitely has its bad matchups. So like, yeah, you lose. But overall, it's kind of a team that you can always, when you don't have any option, you can always rely on it. And if like, unless it's a very unwinnable matchup, you can like perform really well with this 6 structure. It's pretty good, and it's interchangeable too. Like you can put different sets and you can experiment with a ton of sets. Like Boots Slowking probably works, Boots Zamazenta, attacking Zamazenta probably works, and things like that. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.